Hello. So, obviously, another add-on review. Like always, we're doing the Mob Jetpack review. Um, if you, the whole thing of overpowered or not, I don't think this one's that bad. They take a decent bit to make. They do have armored variants. These are all the ones that I'm showcasing are netherite ones, so the highest tier. But you can get them in any tier, and they will give you the same amount of armor points that you would have normally. Um, Let me switch back in creative real quick so I can showcase something. Uh, so how this whole mod works is it works around these jetpack cores. You get these jetpack cores from killing creepers, killing blazes, or killing ghasts. And I don't think any of them have a better chance than another one. They're just as rare from any of them. There you go. So you get them from killing any of those three mobs, and then you use those with. I think you use them with this, or you use them to make this. I think you use them to make a frame, and then you use this to actually make it functional. And then there's different frames. There's the starter, which is just a simplistic jetpack. There's glow squid, which allows the jetpack to work in water, and it obviously has a glowing effect. Enderman allows you to teleport. Creeper does an explosive. Do you mind? Yeah, there you go. It does an explosive touchdown, and there's two. You're really being a pain. Um, there's two variants of the creeper one. One that deals damage to blocks, one that doesn't. Blaze allows you to shoot fireballs, and then the Phantom being the fastest one, and in my opinion, the best one. So if the slime, where did I put my sword? I'm gonna go grab that just in case they try bothering me while I'm showcasing this. Um, I'm going to go back into survival now because trying to showcase this in creative was not working for me. Okay, come on. Die. Okay, there we go. Not gonna worry about the babies. Okay, so this one. So first is the starter one, and as you can see by the stacks of coal in my inventory, you need coal to fuel them. Run over here. And as you can see, they kind of wrap around you. The designs are, to be honest, I feel like they're a little bulky. I think the designs could have been a little bit better, but they work. And as you can see, I'm wearing netherite chest piece, and I have the armor points. So you just click X twice, you go into this animation, move forward, hold X to go up, crouch to go down. Um, I don't know if you guys can see it as much as I feel it, but there's like a good bit of input delay here. And you can also see that the coal's going down. But like when I stop, it takes like a second more to stop. When I push forward, it takes a second more. When I want to like move from side to side, it takes longer than I feel it should. Um, so that's just a small error that I've noticed uh while like testing this out. Um, so this one, same idea. They all have the same flight pattern. Just this is it glows in the dark, and this is the only one that you are capable of swimming with. But because of the bit of input delay that I keep talking about, it is hard to get it in this small area. There we go. But see, I can still move. I get water breathing. It works. Where the other ones shut off if you get water, and you obviously don't get the water breathing effect. Um, Next is the Enderman one. Uh, this one I do like the design of it. I do once again. I think they're all a little bit bulky. And how this one works is you look in any direction, hit up, and you teleport. So if you want to go down, you can teleport right to the ground. Uh, you have to be in flight for this one to work. I think this is the only one. Oh yeah, and you can also just double click your jump button to deactivate the engine. Uh, or deactivate the jetpack. I think this is the only one that doesn't work on the ground, except for the creeper ones, because you need to get a running start for those ones. But all the other ones work on the ground with their passive buffs, but this one you have to be in air, it seems. I haven't been able to get it to work with the teleportation on ground. So, but it is nice. I'm gonna test something real quick. Oh wait, it's not gonna activate. I'll test that at the end of the video because I'm curious if I can teleport. Like, if maybe I can test it here. Can I? Curious if I can teleport through blocks. I'll build a wall later in the video and see if it works. Oh yeah, and when you do first equip them, they'll give you a little thing of what the jetpack is and like how it works. So this is the non-destructive one. I honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the best looking ones because it is one of the sleeker ones. But you just look. Okay, so they switched that a little bit from when I played it. So now it's just you crouch, you fall, does damage. It used to be that you used to like soar towards the enemy and like more like that. So I guess you can still do it if you're running, but it used to do it a little bit better. Oh. And now this is the exact same one as the creeper one, but it is just more destructive. This is the one that's gonna cause damage to your world. So it's very much, if you want to have more destruction, Scott, it's going to be a pain. There we go. If you want to have more destruction, or if you want kind of more simplistic. Blaze one, again, kind of simplistic, shoots fireballs. I think this one, looks the best for the creeper one, I think looks the best because it's the sleekest. This one, I like the blaze effects, like that it has with all the legs. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the thing with this one. I need, slash, summon a husk. There it goes. So this will just passively fire fireballs at whatever hostile mob is near you. I don't think... Yeah, passive mobs are fine, so it won't mess with any like farms or anything that you have, but it will deal with the aggressive mob, even those ones that aren't really aggressive once they become babies. And as you can see, it has a bit of a cooldown between each fireball, but not like... Oh, okay, so be careful though. It does actually catch things on fire if it hits ground. But yeah, so simple, good. And then the last one is this one, the Phantom one. Do love the look of this one, but I think it is a little goofy. Look, I think without the two engines on the back of it, it would look really nice. But I do still like it. And as you can see, on ground, it gives you just a speed buff, so you can run around a little bit quicker. And then in the air, this is the fastest one out of all of them. And I don't think... Oh, I didn't realize this one actually has a different contrail as well. That's actually nice. Trying to see, because on the other ones, these were going down really quickly, so I feel like there was a thing with this one where it, because it's faster, you can actually go further distances without using as much coal. I'm gonna hop back into creative now and try that thing with the ender one. Put that on, and some blocks. Oh, whoops. This mod, I bought this mod when it was on sale. One time it was on sale for like, I think it was like 160 of the coins. So I was just like, screw it, it's cheap. Let me just check it out. Why not have another jetpack thing? So you can. So you can just straight up. So I bet if you were in... Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know. It's not seeming to work from this side. It worked on this side, though. That's weird. Okay, that time it pushed me through. So it's give or take. So I bet this would actually be really good for getting out of a cave, because I bet if you are in a cave and look up while doing that, actually I can kind of test that, I think, because can I? Oh, is it not going to let me? What if I do the opposite way? I try to come down here. Oh no, let me up, let me up. Ah, damn it. Let me see. Maybe I can got one last try at this. Yeah, no, the engine won't even work. Okay, but so I bought it when it was cheap. I don't know, for full price, it's not a bad add-on. It helps with movement and stuff, but I think it's like I think it's 600. Might not be, it might be cheaper than 600, because if it was on sale for 160, then it might be one of the, what would that be, 320s? I think is how the Minecone works. But there's so many other, or is it 310? It's one of those. There's so many other really good add-ons that you could get for the same amount of price that might even have similar features for getting around. Um, the crafting recipe, I'm gonna try to break 4 of these so I can get up some of the actual crafting recipes real quick. Um, because I remember when I was playing on it that they were kind of annoying, and I only like the only one I ever actually got to in my own personal playthrough was um was the creeper one, and then I kind of just stopped because it was like really annoying to deal with. So okay, no, these crafting recipes aren't that bad. So how would you? Okay, so you would have to make this thing first. So that's how it works. You get one of these cores, and you get a book, and then you get a jetpack recipe book. With that recipe, it'll tell you how to make your standard jetpack, one of these ones, the starter ones. And then from there, you build whatever core you want. So you get the frame from this, and then you grab any core that you want, being jetpack, starter core, creeper core, blaze, ender, glow, etc., including the more explosive creeper one, which is just one TNT instead. And then you right click. Did I leave? Oh no, I can. Give me this and give me. Let's see, Phantom. I think if I. Yeah. So you can switch out the cores. You can see them swapping on my back. So that's also good because that means you don't lose any of the cores. So if you wanted to do Blaze for a bit, you could do Blaze, and then if you wanted to switch to Creeper, you could do Creeper. Um, that was kind of something that I never got to try out because I didn't really get any of these other ones. Um, but so yeah, so that's kind of how it just works. You make the different things, you equip them, which is also good depending on what you're doing. So if you want to like just get around really quick, do Phantom, want to then deal with some mobs, do this, want to get out of a cave, so on and so forth. Um, yeah, I do like the add-on. It was definitely worth the 160, but anything more than 160, I don't know. It is obviously your guys' opinion. You guys choose what you guys want to buy. Um, but I'm just putting my 2 cents in like always. So I think that's it. There weren't really a lot of bugs with this because it's not like a superly big add-on. Besides, again, there's a bit of input delay, and that was honestly the only problem that I was really running into. Uh, but yeah, so I hope this helps. If you enjoy it, enjoy it. If you don't, yeah. And like I said in the last video, if you want to leave comments on other things that you would want me to watch, or if you want to subscribe or leave likes or just tell me that you're liking the content, please do so. It makes me want to create more content. So have a good day, and yeah.